Good morning, everyone. Today I will be discussing about the projected visual in teaching and learning. By the way, I'm Mr. Alfred F. Buquid, student of PUP Main Santa Mesa, Manila, MBE student, or stands for Master in Business Education. To begin with, let me give you an overview about projected visuals. Over time, technology has changed to allow people to communicate efficiently and has gone from a means to make difficult tasks easier. Technology has always been present force acting in the world. It started out as simple tools created by the most primitive humans and evolved into other tools that made life easier for the people and the inventor himself. In the mid-20th century, technological advances began to boom. Engineers and educators began to look for new ways to make computers do tasks as media that would help them during the class. Projected and electronic materials are forms of media, which could be visual, audio, and audiovisual in nature that requires projection and electricity in their using process for teaching and learning situation. Projected visual have been long popular as media as well as entertainment. Projected visuals are media formats in which pictures are enlarged and displayed on a screen, which are really suitable for all use at all grade levels and instruction in all curriculum areas. One advantage of projected visual is that the teacher can maintain eye contact with the student. The light of the screen is a silent shout, meaning that a shout likely to be heeded by even the most reluctant learners. The large, bright image captures the student's attention as no other technology can. Years ago, equipment like overhead projectors and posters provide common visual aids. With the evolution of multimedia, PowerPoint slideshows and portable digital projectors for showing animated clips have become known. So let me introduce to you the kinds of projected visual. So we have slides or overhead projection, slides, sound slide set, multi-image presentation, film strip, opaque, and computer image. So let's discuss one by one. Number one is overhead projection. What is overhead projection? So this is the image for overhead projection. So the first projected visual aids which come in the world are OSP or overhead projection. The typical overhead projector is a simple device which basically consists of a box with a large aperture or stage on the top surface. So this device makes use of transparency, which later is called as acetate or individual sheet of transparent film and overlays sheets of transparent film. The next one is slides. This one. So slides is a more modern one than overhead projection. It refers to a small format, photographic transparency individually mounted or one at a time. So the standard size of slides is 5 by 5 centimeter. Slides may be used at all grade levels and for instruction in all curriculum areas, such as providing a tour without walking through the area, making a visual history, illustrating lectures, documenting students' activities, showing people at work in various jobs, simulating a field trip, and promoting public understanding, etc. So the next one is sound slide sets. This is the image for sound slide sets. So what is sound slide set? While OHP and slides are not accompanied by sounds, sound slide sets are a combination of 2 by 2 inch slides and audio tape, which is versatile, easy to use, and effective for both group and independent study. So these sound slide programs may be advanced in manually or automatically. In manual operation, the visual and audio components are usually separated. The presenter needs to ensure that the visual and audio are synchronized. In automatic operation, it uses 2 sound tracks, one for audible narration and for inaudible tones that activate the advanced mechanism in the slide projector. So the next one is multi-image presentation. So this is the image for multi-image presentation. So multi-image is the earlier form of video player. It is any visual presentation showing several images simultaneously, often using multi-screens. It may incorporate moving images, film or video, but slides are used as foundation. It is heavily used in corporate communications, to impress visitors, to introduce new products, to review the year accomplishment. In education, it is usually produced for persuasive purposes, like to enlist parent support for new programs, to heighten students' awareness of issues, to arouse interest in new classroom technique. Another one is film strip. So what is film strip? So this is the image for film strip. A film strip is a roll of 35 millimeter transparent film containing a series of related still pictures intended for showing one at a time. The standard format of film strip is the single frame film strip in which the images are printed perpendicular to the length of the film. While in 35 millimeter slide film, the images are parallel to the length of the film. This projector has no audio accompaniment. Narrative information is presented at the bottom of each frame or is recorded separately. As slides can be made by the teacher and students, film strips are better suited to mass production and distribution. Another one is opaque. Opaque projection is a method of enlarging and projecting non-transparent material on screen. It works by directing a very strong incandescent light down onto the material. The light is reflected upward to strike a mirror, which aims the light beam through series of lenses onto a screen. Consequently, the image on the screen is dimmer and more complete room darkening is required. The document camera is an electronic version of the opaque projector. The image may be projected onto large screen within the room, or it may be transmitted to distant sites via television. This projector is useful for many small groups or classroom-sized groups that need to view printed or visual material together. The next one, the last but not the least, is computer image projection. Ayan. So this works as the image as reflective OHP minus the transparency. An LCD panel is plugged into computer then placed onto the stage of a high intensity overhead projector. The projector light shines through LCD panel, projecting image on the screen. LCD means liquid crystal display projection. That panels project computers images to screen. This works as the same as reflective OHP minus the transparency. So this is usable nowadays. We use it in a classroom setting, especially in presenting videos, in presenting PowerPoint, in presenting lessons to the students. So ito yung masyadong kilala or napakakilala dito sa atin in the field of teaching and learning. So the computer image projection. So these are the kinds of projected visuals that we are using in teaching and learning. I hope that this helped you a lot in knowing the kinds of the projected visuals that we use in teaching and learning situation. And thank you so much for your listening, and God bless you.